Hey everybody, okay, so we've got the NFC or the AFC and NFC championship games coming up, and then Super Bowl. I'll get to the Super Bowl after the championship games are played. But who's going to win? Well, I'm going to start with the NFC first because I was all set to pick the Bucs, but then I heard this forecast. Hey Google, what's the weather in Green Bay, Wisconsin?
It's currently 25 degrees with snow showers there. Today, there'll be snow, with a forecasted high of 30 and a low of 10. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 16.
Okay. The Bucs earlier beat the Packers. Absolutely. But the weather was better. This is different. This is, hey Google, what's the weather in Green Bay, Wisconsin?
It's currently 25 degrees with snow showers there. Today, there'll be snow, with a forecasted high of 30 and a low of 10. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 16.
Hey Google, what's the temperature when it's freezing?
32 degrees Fahrenheit. On the website nsidc.org, they say, the freezing point for water is 0 degrees Celsius, 32 degrees Fahrenheit. When the temperature of water falls to 0 degrees Celsius and below, it begins to change to ice.
I don't care what anybody says. Weather matters. And Bruce Arians...
That's okay.
And Bruce Arians says, well, it's just in the brain, right? That's where it starts and that's where it ends. I can't see the Buccaneers winning in these conditions. For a whole host of reasons. They are simply not attuned to this kind of weather. And the Packers are. They can practice in it. They've lived in it. They understand how to play football in it. And it's their home. I was all set to not bet against Tom Brady, but you know what? I can't see the Buccaneers coming out with a victory in these conditions. I could be wrong. So I'm going to take the Packers. Packers 32, Buccaneers 16. Now, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes is coming back. They won an epic game against the Cleveland Browns. No question about it. That NFC divisional playoff game was one for the ages. But the Bills are powerful. They're at the top of their game. They play an innovative brand of offensive football. But I'm going to go out on a limb and say Kansas City is going to win, and I'll tell you why. I believe the Bills were beaten up. I mean, just beaten up by the Ravens running game and the pounding that they took, even though they won. But remember when Lamar went out of the game, they went down a bit. Now, that's all the human part. The schematic part is really where I give Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs the edge. They're at home. Mahomes is in, which means that it's not just his physical abilities, but what he knows in terms of running the playbook. Not taking anything away from Chad Henne and what he did, but with Mahomes in, they're at full strength. But even then, if it were Chad Henne, I still would not bet against Andy Reid. Andy Reid is the modern Bill Walsh. It should come as no surprise since he's actually using Bill Walsh's system, or an offshoot of it. All right, subscribe to Zenny62, bookmark oaklandnewsnow.com. I'll see you.